Hey everyone, Brian Pintar here with your weekly market update. I was going to do something a little different today because of the news headlines. You'll probably be seeing a lot about the yield in the 30-year Treasury reaching a 19-year high, which is highest since 2007. You'll read about $40 trillion in U.S. debt, and you'll read about Scott Bessent trying to double debt buyback, hoping to curb those yields. So the first thing I want to explain is the difference between the Treasury and the Fed. The Treasury is run by Scott Bessent, and the Treasury manages fiscal policy. The Fed, run by Kevin Warsh, runs monetary policy. And this is important because when we saw rates come down in '07, '08, '09 during COVID, 2010, 2012, those were all done by the Fed and doing quantitative easing. Um, and when you do quantitative easing, that's basically in a very aggressive stance to bring down mortgage rates in order to stimulate the economy. Buying back debt, which is done by the Treasury, actually, if it has any effect at all, it will be very short term because it doesn't help the underlying problem, which is the $40 trillion in debt, as well as a bunch of other issues. So the reason I bring this up is because understanding the difference between the two and then what comes next is super important because you're going to hear a lot of stuff on the news. And to be really honest with you, most of those people don't know the difference between the Fed and the Treasury. So if you're looking at this on YouTube, in the comment section below, there's very detailed notes. If you're getting this on email, you'll actually be able to see all the charts that go with the notes. And if you want to be on the email distribution list, just reply to this and say, add me to the email list so you can read it all. Anyways, hope this information helps. It's a little different than what I normally do on the weekly market update, but I think this information is invaluable.